Welcome back, people of the internet. My name is DargonEvo, and we're coming at you with another figure reveal. I swear I checked their website before I went to bed, but while at work I saw that Hiya revealed their Godzilla X Kong figure, who looks absolutely scrumptious. First impressions, he is honestly probably one of the best Kong figures we've ever gotten. No Beast Glove of as yet, but today we're checking out him in all of his glory. Now I want to say we got a little bit of a sneak peek of him at San Diego Comic-Con just last week, and his mold looked absolutely magnificent. This mold actually reminded me of the Spiral Studios Kong, which for the love of God I'm not able to find an image of. It's almost like it doesn't exist. But personally, I think this Kong is much more movie accurate over the S.H.Monsterarts. If Hiya can keep pumping out figures of this high quality, then we have much to be excited for when the GMK and Godzilla 2000 release. But first, going over his accessories a bit, we can see that he has this grinning head that looks absolutely beautiful. I saw someone online say they actually prefer the S.H.Monsterarts head mold, which is all perfectly fine when it comes to opinions, but this just looks so much more movie accurate. And then on the right we have a gentle giant looking face. He's a little relaxed, maybe a little depressed looking. We have a screaming in all agony, all hell let loose looking face. Love the detail. I'm glad they gave his beard a good length. Before I forget, they did it again! You would have think Hiya might have learned from S.H.Monsterarts, but no, this Kong lacks a silver tooth. I mean, yes, it's a small complaint, but by this point in the movie, he already had his tooth. The whole dental surgery thing happens in the beginning of the movie anyways. Like, how hard is it just to paint his fucking tooth? If the Beast Glove release of this Kong does not have a silver tooth, I'm gonna be very disappointed. And even more so, it'd be a shame if Hiya did the same thing and released Scar King with the Beast Glove. Honestly, that's a good question. Let me know what y'all think about that down in the comments. Would y'all rather buy two Kong figures just to have one without a Beast Glove? Or would y'all rather it be an accessory for Scar King? Because having it be swappable would be a little more practical, especially if their Scar King is preem. I'm sure it will be. I just can't wait to see their Mothra and their Suko. Hopefully something truly next level. Still a darn shame we're not getting that painted tooth. But below that, we have two gorilla knuckle hands for walking in his quadruped stance. And then below that, we have two widespread open palm hands, one of which has been frostbitten by Shimo's Ice Blast, which I absolutely think is great this is being included. I don't know, this was a missed opportunity with the S.H.Monsterarts figure. This just looks so bloodied and battered. It's really pretty gruesome for a figure, but I love to see it. And then below that we have two semi-relaxed, clenched fists used for posing with his axe, otherwise known as two holding hands. And then looking at that axe, this thing puts the S.H.Monsterarts axe to shame, with that two-tone for the bone splint, and then that semi-atomic blue glow to the blade on that dorsal plate. It just looks all so sexy. This is probably the best axe that we've got, and then no better than to go with the best Kong figure that we've ever gotten. And for those who really care about articulation here, starting from the top, we can see that he's got a normal type neck, which is made of two ball joints. We'll see in another photo that's kind of hidden underneath that neck beard. We have some normal looking shoulders, which do flow into his elbows, which he has some very nice forearm sleeves, which is very S.H.Monsterarts-esque. And then for the torso, we have a ball joint right in the chest, and then one more in the lower abdomen, allowing you to get that monkey squat. And then in the waist, we have those traditional Hiya hip joints, but which is new, we have some rotating thighs, which will allow you to get those squats and those crunches. And then that goes into that Hiya knee into a pivoting ankle joint, which going to this photo, y'all can see that we can show y'all what all that lovely articulation is for. We can get this very nice crisscross pose. If you ever wanted to make your Kong scratch himself and sit crisscross applesauce style, then now you can. And here we can see a little bit of that neck peeping out. This kind of reminds me a little bit of how the Hedorah S.H.Monsterarts neck is designed. I absolutely love this design. It allows you to get a lot of tilt and pivot out of that head, allowing for some very expressive poses. Then we have a nice shot of Kong running. I think his arms are very well proportioned to his legs. Because that neck pivots, you can bring his head down, making him look a lot more stocky. Which you have that option on the S.H.Monsterarts Kong. But something about this figure just looks so much more bulky. Hiya has really been able to bring that fluff to life that Kong has. He's almost like a big teddy bear in a matter of speaking. They have this nice diorama set up though. We can see Kong just squared up, ready to throw some hands. And in here again with that articulation, we can even see that Kong can rest on one knee and then throw his other leg up and plant it solid on the ground, allowing you this very nice expressive pose. This just looks so badass. This has me hyped as hell. Something I want to point out on Kong's face, his eyes are just so blistering. They have a fantastic shine to them. He's got them sly eyebrows. This one's definitely a charmer. And then we can get another angle on that diorama set where we can clearly see all that hair detail. He looks so nice. Finally over here we have that pose recreating when he gets his hand blasted by Shimo. You can really see the agony in his face. This extra hand looks so bloody, just like the fact that they were able to make him look so expressive is an absolute win. You can really feel the emotion from Kong, but in all sorts of lighting conditions, his hair just reflects light magnificently. Then we have another shot on a white background, allowing y'all to see all of that lovely detail. We have a dark gray with a lighter brown mixed in there, with a little bit of a tan, and then some grays, really flushing out all of that detail. Something that Hiya has always been great at is that they nail the paint. That way all of their figures just have such great depth. Not hating on S.H.Monsterarts, I love all of these figures, but I'm picking up what Hiya's putting down. Then we have another shot of him holding up that axe, looking great. Now this is the only area where I might complain that his head may look a little big, but overall he looks pretty great. Proportions, color, sculpt, articulation, this guy is a win. And for only 51 bucks, this is a steal. I fear the aftermarket for this guy, though Hiya is pretty good at keeping their items regularly restocked. Then we can get a nice shot of him coming out of nowhere, about to give someone a nice slug, just looking badass as ever. It almost seems like no matter what pose you throw him in, he's gonna look pretty stellar. For me, he's definitely gonna be a pre-order. Comes with plenty of great accessories. I still stand by what I said. I think this is the best Kong figure that we have gotten to date. And then if you know the Exquisite Basics line, then you should already know that this guy is going to be 51 USD American dollars. And he is up for pre-order right now. I'll post a link to Hiya's website in the description. And depending on who has them available, I'll post a few others as well. And then for those who care, I'm going to read the description that Kong stands at 16 centimeters tall, crafted with attention to detail based on the original CG data, faithfully reproduces every aspect of Kong's appearance from the Godzilla x Kong The New Empire, showing Kong's unstoppable and majestic stance. This figure is meticulously detailed with multi-layered paint applications that highlight his silver and white fur, imitating eyes, robust musculature, and battle-scarred chest, reflecting decades of combat. The intricate detailing gives the figure a lifelike quality with comprehensive upgraded joints, providing a wide range of motion for recreating various poses, such as a quadrupedal stance or crisscross. Accessories include a translucent battle axe, translucent, 3 times pairs of interchangeable hands, allowing you to recreate iconic scenes. About the head sculpt, in addition to a normal face, roaring battle face, and a snarling face, enabling you to depict a more dynamic and fierce Kong, capturing the essence of the mighty king. Always a mouthful, but I couldn't have said it better myself. That sums this figure up pretty damn well. Definitely let me know what you think of this guy down in the comments. I'm going to be picking him up. I feel like this is one of those figures that most people should pick up if they're able to. If I didn't say he'll be releasing in Q1 of 2025, so we'll have a lot to expect in the coming time. Before then, we still have plenty more content coming y'all's way. Best way to keep up with it is to subscribe. It's free. A like also tremendously helps out the video, so please and thank you. Don't forget to comment your opinion down below. But my name is DargonEvo, and as always, have an amazing day.